So you've created a bunch of beautifully designed slides and graphics in Canva, and now you want to bring them over and use them in Articulate Storyline. But what's the best way to do that? Well, that's exactly what I'll show you in this video. So stick around. Hey there folks, Tim Slade here from the eLearning Designers Academy. You know, one of the biggest challenges that a lot of folks face when designing an e-learning course in Articulate Storyline, or really any tool for that matter, is finding the right graphics. However, if you're like a lot of folks, you may have discovered that Canva offers a huge library of free templates and graphics, which can make it super easy to design beautiful slides and graphics for your e-learning courses. However, one question I get asked all the time is, what is the best way to get these graphics out of Canva and into a tool like Articulate Storyline? Well, you know what? The good news is, as long as you have PowerPoint, it's a cinch. Let me show you how. All right, so here I am in Canva. Now, before I show you how to download different graphics and slides from Canva and use them in Storyline, I gotta say, and I'll admit right off the bat, I'm not normally a Canva user. You know, when I first got started in this industry, all we had was Adobe Illustrator and PowerPoint for graphic design. We had to do most things from scratch. But as I've been playing around with Canva, you know, I've come to respect and realize that there are tons of different graphics and templates and assets that you can really use as a springboard or for the basis of designing a really, really beautiful looking e-learning course. And if you're somebody who struggles with visual design, this is a great resource. And I should mention before I proceed forward, I'm using the free version of Canva. So this is, you know, virtually costs you nothing. So I've been working in Canva and I came across this digital brainstorming template and I thought, oh my gosh, I would love to be able to download this, use it in Storyline to create my own template with this sort of look and feel. Now, if you're at all familiar with Canva, you can create different slides here. There's all sorts of different templates you can choose from, and you can download these. The problem is, and the issue where a lot of people run into, is that you can't easily download individual graphics out of Canva. So if I click on the share button here, obviously I have the option for download, and there's a couple different options for how I can download this. I can download it as or each individual slide as a JPEG or a PNG, but those JPEGs or those PNGs are flattened. There's no way for me to export the individual graphics in a way that I can then bring them into Storyline. It would just export the whole slide as an image. And of course, I could download it as SVG, which would allow me to manipulate them in a program like Illustrator, but you have to have Canva Pro, which costs money to download that. So I want to find a way where I can download these slides and use them and edit them and manipulate them. What I don't want to have to do is do this all in Canva. I want to be able to do it in some other program like PowerPoint. And so the way that I actually need to do this is download it as a PowerPoint file. So I'll click on the share button here. We're going to go ahead and click download. And I'm going to download this as a PPTX file, PowerPoint file. And of course, it's going to download all of these slides. So before you do this, you want to make sure you add any of the slides from the template library that you want to download. But we'll be able to edit these completely in PowerPoint. So I'm going to download it as a PowerPoint file. We're going to download all 6 pages or slides. We'll give it a moment to download here. It's downloading and processing. All right, it's downloaded. And now I'm going to open up my downloads folder here and find it here. Here we go, my template. It's a PowerPoint file. And this is where the magic happens. So now that I have this in PowerPoint, I can use PowerPoint to edit this to my heart's content and then save off each individual graphic one by one that then I can then bring into Storyline and manipulate however I want or create my own slide template. So the first thing we need to do is we need to enable editing here. That'll allow me to edit it, and it makes the notes panel really big for some reason. I'm not sure why, but as we can see here, here are those same slides. Were once in Canva, now here in PowerPoint on my computer. And what's cool about this is that I can edit each individual asset. So I can click on anything here. I can click on the light bulb, I can click on the squigglies, click on the background, and I can edit these however I want. And what's really powerful about that is now I can save off each of these graphics individually and use them in Storyline. Before I do that though, if I wanted to say, for example, change the color of this green squiggly, I wanted to make it orange. That's the other cool thing that you can do here. These are all recognized as vector shapes in PowerPoint. So if I wanted to, I could make this orange. I could edit this text if I wanted to. I don't even need to keep the text if I don't need it, because I'll ultimately be creating that text in Storyline. But all of these graphical elements, I can keep and then download them. So we downloaded them out of Canva. We've opened them up in PowerPoint. Now, before I bring them over to Storyline, you might be thinking, well, Tim, why don't you just import the slides into Storyline? Well, you can do that. There are ways that you can import PowerPoint slides directly into Storyline, but for a whole bunch of reasons that I'll save for a separate video, I'm not a big fan of importing PowerPoint slides directly into Storyline. It usually requires a lot of manipulation after you import it, and it's usually just easier to, save off all the graphics, recreate it from scratch. So let me show you that step. Let's learn how to save off all these graphics. So now that I have my template in PowerPoint, I can start saving off anything I want to use in Storyline. So let's start with this background. I'll click on it. I'm going to right click here, and we're going to do Save as Picture. And it's going to save it as a PNG, a portable network graphic. What's great about that is it means it has a transparent background. Of course, I could save it off as a scalable vector graphic, a JPEG, but in this case, a PNG is really great. So I'll save this as my background, and I'm just going to save it to my desktop just so I don't lose it here. Where's my desktop? Why am I not seeing my desktop? It should be in here. Home, desktop. Why don't they add desktop here? That's so bizarre to me. We'll just do it in my documents folder. Okay, there's my background. I can save off the squiggly, right click on that, save as picture, and we'll call this, orange squig. I don't know how to spell that, so we'll just click save. We can save off the light bulb, save as picture, light bulb. I can save this box, we'll save as picture. Of course, you can give it more meaningful names. We'll do this blue squiggle, right click, save as picture, blue squig, and then we'll do highlighter lines, save as picture, save as a PNG, click save. And of course, I could do this with all of the other graphics that I wanted to bring into Storyline. So, I'll save that for later, but I want to show you now how to bring these into Storyline. So we've saved them off. Let's open up Storyline. I have this project here. And of course, if I go to my documents folder, here are all those graphics I exported. And now I can start bringing these directly into Storyline. So there's that background. I could put that here. And now that I have all of these graphics saved off individually, I can start recreating this however I want. And they're completely manipulatable. Manipulatable, that's not a word. They're completely editable in Storyline. I can resize them, bring in the light bulb, throw that in here. Oops, I'll just drag that into my project, move it around, and now I have complete control over this. And what's great too is now that I have these individual graphics here, if I wanted to make something interactive, add a trigger to it, change the state of something, I can do that because now they're individual graphics in Canva. And so let me play around with this for a few minutes and I'll show you what I come up with. All right, so just after a few minutes of playing around in Storyline with the different assets that, I exported out of Canva as a PowerPoint, opened them up in PowerPoint and saved them off as images, I was able to create a quick little slide template for a Leadership 101 course. And as I mentioned, each element is editable, movable. I can manipulate it, change it, add states to it, make it interactive, and all of that good stuff. All right, so that's how easy it is to take your graphics out of Canva and bring them over to Articulate Storyline. And while it might seem a bit cumbersome to download the graphics out of Canva, open them up in PowerPoint, and then save each one individually, at the end of the day, it ultimately gives you complete control over each graphic and the overall look of your e-learning course. So here's what I want to know. How have you used some of the graphics in Canva for your own e-learning courses? Or what other tips do you have? Share your thoughts, tips, questions by commenting down below. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure to click those like, subscribe, and bell buttons to get alerted the next time I publish a video just like this one. And of course, join us inside the eLearning Designers Academy, where we help new instructional designers and e-learning developers grow their careers by focusing on skills first. Otherwise, my name is Tim Slade, and until next time, I'll see you around.